you have a story where showing up, displaying empathy, either internally with somebody on your team that charges them up or the customer themselves, like we remember things 22 times better when they're told to us in the form of a story, right? Is there a story that brings this to life for us?
There's one very compelling one, at least for me, because it was one of the times that I'm like, yeah, this is it. And this one was a customer story. And it was relatively early in my career, actually, but I was leading the support team at the time. And we had this customer. He ran a very large manufacturing plant down in Australia. And he was using our software to effectively run the plant. And he was just a very angry person. Like people hated working with him, like viscerally hated working with him. The support team would be very rote with their answers, like zero empathy. They would answer the questions, but no personal investment at all. The product team would brush him off. The executives were fed up listening to him because all he did was complain. But he was a really big customer, right? And he was running a plant. He was running a plant with our software, right? So regardless of anything else, that needs to mean something. So on this one particular day, there was a pretty critical escalation where we actually affected his plant operation. Like the plant shut down and he lost production and he lost his mind as a result of losing that production. So the escalation hit my desk and it was relatively late in the day when the escalation hit my desk. And I asked if he could meet and he could. It was 11 o'clock my time, PM. So I jumped on a call and we had a very long conversation, and true to form, he was very angry and I let him be angry. And the only thing I ended with him is like, I can't promise you that I'm going to be able to resolve these things overnight, but I promise you that I'm going to be here right with you. And we're going to figure out our way through this right together. We're going to bring everyone we can on this. You have top priority, the whole thing. And for a period of 6 weeks, it wasn't just one problem. For a period of 6 weeks, we had a twice weekly cadence where I showed up to every one of those somewhere between 11 p.m. and midnight every time. And occasionally we'd pull in some critical engineers, and over that time, you could watch his whole demeanor change. And again, we didn't resolve all the issues overnight, but we started resolving issues, and he felt heard and he felt seen. And at the end of that process, there was a different gentleman on the other end. So much so that he was one of our biggest promoters. And he was even like on keynotes with us talking about the product and the outcomes. So that's just it's a tangible moment for me, because the only thing that really changed was someone willing to meet them where they were, to listen to their pain, to empathize with the pain, and then show up in a way. Yes, technology mattered. Yes, we need to fix problems, but that wasn't his frustration. His frustration was nobody gives a crap about what I'm feeling. And that's where it started.
Just to regularly show up at 11 or 12 o'clock at night showed that you cared, right?
Yeah, that's all he was looking for.
Yeah.
How dare a company force me to call in on their times? At the time, we also had a center in Japan, but they weren't an engineering center. They just took calls. They couldn't fix the problems because I don't feel like you are meeting me where I am. And that's all it really took. That was the first domino that fell.